Now, people have been calling 21 Savage a hypocrite because of the tweet he made earlier this week about Atlanta putting the guns down. Let's look into this shit. So 21 Savage went on Twitter earlier this week with a statement saying, "Atlanta, we have to put the guns down, do better." To which somebody replied, "Spin the block twice like it ain't nowhere to park," which was a line from his recent feature Jimmy Cooks with Drake, which I gotta admit, Drake had a pretty hard fucking beginning fucking verse for that song. I ain't gonna lie. He had a hard ass first verse. Now, as a response to that tweet, 21 Savage went on Instagram Live and discussed the entire little tit-tat with the fans in a spat and tried to double down on the point he was trying to make.
Zero. How would I be able to feed my family rapping if I was rapping about that type of shit? Like, y'all got to be realistic. Like, a lot of y'all just be getting on here just writing comments just to, like, try and get likes and be cool and that shit be lame. Like, it's a lot of young people who come from these environments we come from that found a way to feed their family and feed a lot of people in their communities and neighborhoods by making this type of music. So it's like, what?
Now, here's my thing. 21 Savage is correct. Atlanta does need to put the guns down and stop while we are ahead, because the truth of the matter is this: Atlanta is the last bastion of black excellence in this country. If Atlanta goes down, it's over. There's no rerun. If Atlanta goes down, we're done. Chicago's done. LA is done. New York been done. We done left New York in droves. Philly is done. Miami is not even America anymore. What does black America have left? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. We can't afford for Atlanta to become what everything else is, where everywhere else is. That's not something we can afford. Now, 21 Savage is 100% in the right as a rapper coming out and saying, "Hey, this need to stop." Because let me tell y'all something. Nobody is going to listen to the average citizen talking up and saying, "Hey, this needs to stop. It's too many deaths. It's too many people dying. It's too much blood being shed." No one cares. You want to know who they're going to listen to? 21 Savage. Ironically enough, some people have said, "Well, 21, you done rapped about being a killer and a shooter and a real nigga and, you know, the big general and all this shit. But now you want to talk about putting the guns down." Here's the ironic thing about that. They're not going to listen to the average mother begging and pleading with these rap niggas and with these street niggas to stop promoting death and stop engaging in death. They're not going to listen to her. You know who they're going to listen to? "Oh shit, bro. Damn, bro. 21 Savage said it's time to put the guns down. Damn, bro. I ain't going to lie, bro." That's who they're going to listen to. 21 Savage. So I get the fans. I genuinely do. I really do get the fans, because rappers have done an extremely good job of promoting this toxic bullshit lifestyle to the youth for the last 30 years. For the last 30 years, they have promoted a destructive lifestyle to black youth, and it influenced 21 Savage. I mean, look at the things that he did, the things that he raps about. That culture has infected so many black youth, and we see it reflected in the music. There's no reason why dudes in Atlanta should be Bloods. There's no reason why dudes in Savannah, Georgia should be Crips. The entertainment industry brought a wave of bullshit with it. This is an undeniable fact. Undeniable fact. And what rappers like 21 Savage need to understand is, look, I get it. Fans want to listen to you rap about spinning the block twice like there ain't nowhere to park. Rappers have made an unbelievable amount of money rapping about this because so many fans want to hear about it. For example, when rappers go on Vlad TV and tell a whole bunch of shit that nobody asked about, the fans get mad at Vlad. "Vlad, you a snitch. Vlad, you a bitch. Vlad, you a hoe. You a snitch ass police ass nigga. FBI Vlad. Vlad is a fed." You know what they don't do? Stop watching these interviews, because they're in love. They love when these rappers talk about their supposed crime life. They love when these rappers go on and on about, "Yeah, I robbed this nigga there. I shot this nigga here. I did this. I got shot 5 times. This, that." Look at Vlad's most viewed videos, and I guarantee you more than half of them have to do with somebody getting shot, robbed, locked up, you name it. As much as y'all get mad at the rappers, y'all love this shit. As much as y'all get mad at Vlad TV, oh, Vlad is the reason why so-and-so got locked up. Y'all love the interviews where these rappers talk about this shit. As fans, those of you fans who do not put down this bullshit music, you gotta understand you are helping to contribute to this toxic fucking culture. So 21 Savage is correct. We do gotta put the guns down as a city. We do have to. In Atlanta, we gotta put the guns down. This shit has to stop. Atlanta, if Atlanta goes, it's over for Black America. It's over. It's done. We couldn't keep New York. We couldn't keep Chicago. We couldn't keep LA. We couldn't keep Philly. We couldn't keep shit. And now y'all niggas want to let Atlanta fall? To what? And for what? For what? Ultimately, 21 is right. And it's going to be niggas like 21 that actually convince the community to stop. They're not going to listen to, only a certain segment of the black community is going to listen to Charleston White. Only a certain segment of the black community is going to listen to Hassan Campbell. The rest of the community, they're waiting for rappers and athletes to say that being a gang member isn't cool anymore. They're waiting for people of status and fame and money to come out and say, I ain't gonna lie, that killing shit, that shit whack. Too many people dying. Too many deaths. Too many. It's gonna take that before the community as a whole decides that this shit has to stop. See, a good 30 to 40% of the community saying, yo, this shit lame, this shit gotta stop, too many deaths, this is becoming it's out of hand, this is unbecoming. That small, that half segment, that's just half. That's just half. The other half is still waiting for the entertainment industry and the rappers and the athletes to say that us killing one another is wrong. That's how sad it is. That's how sad it is. So when 21 Savage is sitting there saying, well, you know, if we didn't rap about these topics, y'all wouldn't even listen to us. We'd still be broke. I disagree with that. Drake is a prime example of the fact that you do not have to sit there and rap about being a street nigga and a real nigga to make money. The reality of the situation is nowadays the fans ain't even listening to you niggas to hear about street shit. They're really not. Most drill rappers will never go mainstream. The fans don't really care to hear about that shit. The fans want to hear good music. And y'all niggas have mastered, some of you have mastered making good music. The goal now is to continue down the path of making good music. Stop talking about this shit. Stop promoting this shit. 21 Savage needs to understand that it's cool and all for you to come out and say that Atlanta needs to put the guns down, but at the same time, you do got to understand that your music has promoted and enforced the promotion of a lifestyle that is detrimental to the city of Atlanta. And you got to understand both. You can't have it your way and ignore the other way. You got to understand both. You can't have it both ways. And 21 Savage has to understand that. He got to understand. That's the first step to really getting Atlanta to put the guns down and saying, damn, bro, I done reached a point in my life where I really don't got to rap about being a street nigga and a real nigga no more. I could really sit back and be a normal human being and promote civility and promote conflict resolution, promote peace in Atlanta. I can really promote growth and stability in my city. But it first starts with a nigga like 21 Savage saying, you know what? I'm done promoting this shit to the youth. Because at the end of the day, this is how they hear what 21 Savage has to say. Most of them, they're not listening to your Instagram live or reading your tweets, bro. They're listening to your music. That's what's going to communicate everything to them is your music. So 21 Savage, you got to understand that the first step to you really changing the minds of the youth is for you to change the subject of your music. From then on, the sky is the limit for whatever it is you want to do in regards to changing the minds of black youth about violence. But you gotta be able to take accountability for the lyrics that you put out and say, you know what? I'm done putting these lyrics out. I'm done promoting this shit. From this point on, I am promoting nothing but normal music, rapping about normal shit, no longer rapping about death and blood and violence. So at the end of the day, there's got to be accountability on both sides. The fans, y'all got to stop listening to these niggas. 21 Savage, you got to stop rapping about being a street nigga and spinning the block twice like there's nowhere to park. There's got to be accountability. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm out.